Hello, welcome to the Chit Chat Knits podcast. My name is Darcy and I'm the maker at Chit Chat Knits. It is a very rainy, gloomy week where I am. I'm actually visiting family in Madison, Wisconsin, which is about 4 hours from my home. So that's why I'm in a different location today, but I wanted to come on today to talk to you because we have some winners. I really want to announce the winners today so that we can get some prizes sent out. I have a winner from our Knitterdat 24ML that was hosted on Instagram and in my Ravelry group chat. And along with this was to knit, pair it with a children's book, and then to donate a children's book somewhere. And there were so many of you that participated and donated some wonderful children's books. And I'm so honored that you would do that. And like I said, we're going to announce some prizes today. The other announcement of prizes is from my anniversary. Today is May 20th, 2024. It's really, I lose track of the date so easily. But the beginning of May, I've been podcasting for a year, on and off, not as regularly as I'd like to, but we do travel a lot. I think you've figured that out. And so I don't always get it in. But we do have a winner. I asked you to tell me what you love about spring, and it was just so, I did read all the comments. I didn't comment back because I wanted to use a comment picker, and so I only hearted them. But so many of us just love spring and all the things that spring brings. So I have a winner for that, and I'll be announcing that today as well. Well, let's get started with what I'm wearing. You've seen this before. This is called the Summer Noose. I think it's Noose. It's Sommerknus, and it's by Elsbeth Judith. And it is one of my favorites. It's one of these tops. Oh, let's see if I can stand up without falling over. It's a top that has some interesting things going all the way down. And so it keeps your motivation because you're excited to get to the next. Working down. It starts with the rib neck and then proceeds down. And so I found it to be a really fun, quick, easy knit. And I made this out of Cascade Yarn Sarasota. I made it a couple of summers ago. I think the color was called Coral, one of my favorite colors. And that yarn is 60% cotton, 40% acrylic. I'm not sure if it's still available. I guess I should have looked at that. But, for a cotton yarn, it has grown. It needs to be, I just wash it and hang it up. I don't worry too much. The yarn has made it cotton yarn, will make things grow, and it has grown, and it's still very comfortable, and I always get a compliment when I wear it, so it's a good one. I like it. And I'm sure I'll be wearing it a lot this summer. Today, like I said, it's rainy, and it's the humidity is very high here in the city. So it is warm and sticky. I think the air conditioning is going to go on in a little bit. So I said that we were traveling. My husband and I planned this big trip over a year ago to go to Colorado and Utah. And we wanted to mountain bike and hike. And so we got in, loaded up the bikes, got in the van, I grabbed some knitting, and off we went. And it was marvelous. Oh my gosh, you'll see some pictures somewhere in the podcast. We went to Moab, We went to 4 national parks. We went the eastern side of Utah to the western side of Utah to Bryce Canyon, and then back again, and spent some days in Fruita, Colorado by Grand Junction. And we did some biking, and also we had a very special visit with someone very special and her family, and I'm going to tell you about that in a little bit. If you saw the title of this episode, it was Winner, because of course we're going to announce some winners, but I also added chicken, and you'll find out why. All right, let's start with our first winner. Our first winner is from the Knitterdat Mal, and this is from the group chat on Ravelry. And you will win a little bag made by me, just a little zippy bag. These are some of my favorites. Little yellow, it's actually polka dots, and a cute bright print. I just love whipping up these little bags. I've been a quilter for many, many years, and I have a lot of just fun quilting fabrics, so I enjoy making them. With this bag, you will also get this wonderful skein that was donated by Up North Yarns. Thank you, Monica. And it is called One Fish, Two Fish. And the winner of this prize goes to Melissa of Bella Fio Yarns. Melissa made several items and donated numerous books, and the random number generator picked her number in the Ravelry group. So Melissa, will you please send me your address, and I will send this out to you. All the winners, I would appreciate it if you would just send me an email at chitchatknits@gmail.com and just tell me that you are a winner with your full name and address, and then I can mail the prizes out right away. So congratulations, Melissa. There's also a really cute little stitch marker on here that has, I don't know if you can see it, it has like engraved little flowers in it. Very cute. So that's winner number 1. Winner number 2 is from the Knitterdat Mal Instagram hashtag, which was KnitterdatMal24. Again, I counted up the entries in the hashtag, used a random generator number thingy on my phone, and the winner is Knitters Brewing Company, Wendy of Knitters Brewing Company. And your prize, Wendy, is this beautiful bag that was donated by Delightful Works, Susan of Delightful Works. Isn't that cute? It has sheep on it. And this beautiful skein of spring yarn called Butterfly Kisses that was donated by Alyssa of Bella Fio. So Wendy, would you please contact me, chitchatknits@gmail.com, and I will send your prize out to you. All right, let's talk about some other things, and then we'll come back to our last prize. I told you that there's some chicken related in this cast today. And that's because I was knitting on our trip, car knitting, a pair of socks. I wanted chicken socks. If you watch the episode, I think it was episode 24, I showed my emotional support chicken that I made with fingering yarn and mohair held together. Maybe I can put a little picture of her in here because she's so sweet. And then I thought, I want some chicken socks. So this was a stash dive The yarn, I'm not even sure what this yarn is. I'm sorry. It's Deep Stash. You know, the ball band is gone. I need a better system for ball bands. I really don't do well at that. But I wanted to make some chickens in there. So they're just chickens. And then I also did, I don't know if you can see, I did a little bit of broken ribbing just down the front here. Here's number 2. And it has just a little bit of broken rib down the front. Do you see how close I am to finishing number 2? I'm down to where I've put it on double point needles because I have just a few stitches and I just need to finish up the toe. I'm so close, but I wanted to get while it was a little bit lighter outside, there's a window right here next to me. While it was just a little bit lighter, I wanted to get a podcast done because it's so dark and gloomy today. So when I finish up here, I will finish up this toe, finish winding in ends, and we will have 2 chicken socks. Let me tell you what I did here. So I started top down just with a 1x1 rib. And then I actually switched needle size. I used just size 1. I just knit on a US size 1, 9-inch circular. I have become a lover of 9-inch circular needles. They took a little bit to get used to at first, but now I find I can move along pretty quickly on a 9-inch circular. What I did when I got here, when I changed to my blue, I changed to size 1.5. I think you could also do it with a 2, but I had a 1.5 with me, so that's why I used a 1.5. Then I knit, carrying all my floats. And I guess I was being tight because it was too tight. I tried it on after I finished the band, and it was too tight. So I ripped that out, or I started over, I guess. And this time I carried the blue and the white, and you can see it a little bit in here. And the red, I did sort of an intarsia where I just cut a length of red because there's so few stitches. There are 2 red here and 2 red here. It's only 4 stitches. The yellow is only 2 stitches. So I didn't want to carry that red and yellow all the way around. So I just cut a length. I knit my stitches I needed with those colors, and then I just let it hang there. Then I came back after I was done and I just wound in my threads. I'm happier with that than what I was carrying the red and yellow because it just was too much in there. It's not ideal. With only a couple stitches, it's just not ideal. I suppose, I hate to say this because I don't like knots on the inside of my knitting, but I suppose you could knot those yarns and just let them hang. I don't know. If you have a better idea, please help me. Please let me know what you think. I still think they're adorable socks. They're stretchy enough. I like to put some rib in a sock because it gives it that go back, that stretch out and go back like a rubber band. It helps the sock expand and then contract. I will wear them. I will love them. I think they're so cute. So, but if you have an idea for me, ooh, that was loud, sorry. Just this plastic holder, I'll try to set it on quietly. If you have a better idea for me, I would appreciate knowing what you think. I still think they're cute. 4 little chickens around there. So that's my FO, but not quite FO. Almost FO, finished object. I'm so close. When I'm working on this, editing and uploading this cast, I should be able to get them done. Well, I said chicken, right? So 2 chicken socks, but there was also another chicken involvement. Let me tell you about that. When we were in actually Western Colorado, we had the opportunity to visit Lynn of Chicken Lady Fiber Arts and her family. Chicken Lady Fiber Arts. She has an adorable logo. Lynn has a podcast. She makes beautiful yarn. She dyes gorgeous yarn. She has a very lovely family. My husband is a retired engineer, and her husband is an engineer, I guess. And they had a lot of things to talk about, as well as did Lynn and I, and their lovely daughter, Kitty. Well, I had to buy some yarn from Lynn. Look at this. This is called Happy Clappy. It's a BFL sock. I just love all the colors in this. Just about every color you could think of is in here. And it is 75% Southwest Blue Face Leicester, 25% nylon, 435 yards in 115 grams. Beautiful. I can't wait to knit this. It's going to be so cute. Another thing that Lynn does that I really want to show you, when she has someone who orders on her website, she sends out a little box. It's like a candy box. See, it's like these boxes you would get. You know how you would get chocolates and then it would have a key in it to tell you what chocolate is what. And that's exactly what she's doing here, only with yarn. So it's beautifully, look at that, beautiful tissue paper. The colorway is hazy purple. And each of these are her yarn bases. Look, here we go. So these are all dyed with the same dye, but you get to see how the dye takes on the different bases. Oh, I just see it. I just noticed there's a Hershey Kiss in there too. I guess I better take care of that and not leave that in there. But what a great thing, because so often, you know, yarns are different. Oops, I just fell out. Yarns are different. And, you know, they might have a different twist, a different whatever. And so how nice is it to have samples of each of her yarns so that when you order, you can see what that base is like. She's genius, genius. Something I will keep, and I know I will be ordering from her more. And here's the little card that goes with it that tells all the bases. How great is that? Lynn and her husband also have a, let's say it right, sock cranking business. And so you can order hand cranked socks on their website. And we looked at them and they're beautiful. So if you are in the market for some hand cranked socks, be sure to go on Chicken Lady Fiber Arts or some beautiful yarn. You will find beautiful yarn there as well. Thank you so much to Lynn, and especially and her husband and her beautiful daughter, Kitty, that I just think is a real treasure. She's a beautiful young lady, and we were so honored to meet them. Thank you for the lovely visit. And they even gave us some eggs, homegrown eggs by their chickens. Oh, I love meeting people. My husband and I both love traveling, and especially when we get to meet other people. So much fun. All right, let's announce another winner. This is a short one today because of all the travel. Yes, I knit in the car, but I never quite get done what I think I'm going to get done. And I've been working on a mystery project, so I can't show you that. All right, let's do one more winner here. And this winner is from the anniversary, last episode 25, for my 1 year podcasting, fibercasting anniversary. Thank you so much to all of those who left comments. I greatly appreciate it. And the winner is, let me get it right here, Sharon. Sharon, you are a Cody Cowgirl Creates, and you will win this gorgeous skein from Bella Feel Yarn. It's called Bee in Your Bonnet. How perfect for spring. And then that is matched up with a bag that I made. So Sharon, will you please send me an email at chitchatknits@gmail.com, and I will get your prize in the mail to you. I'm assuming you live in Cody, Wyoming. A Cody Cowgirl Creates. Maybe I'm assuming wrong, but please get in contact with me. All right, like I said, it's a short one today, but I do have one more work in progress that I want to share with you. I showed this yarn that I purchased when I was on. Do you think I'm never home? I'm always traveling. If you think that, you are correct. I have been on the road so much this year. When my husband and I retired 3 years ago, we made a bucket list of places that we wanted to go and things we wanted to do. And we are doing them. We have had a lot of fun traveling. It's been so good, and we've been seeing some amazing, amazing places and meeting some amazing, amazing people. So this was, I actually was in Galveston, Texas, and I went to a yarn shop. If you go back a couple episodes, you see that. And I bought this yarn. Do you remember? This so looks like the ocean to me. I love it. And then I also have this mini skein to put as a border on that. And this is the Cato yarn shawl that I designed this spring. This pattern has not been released yet. It will be released shortly. I want to finish this sample, and then I will be getting this out. It's a 1 skein fingering weight yarn. It takes about 400 yards of fingering yarn. Plus, it uses most of a mini skein. You can tell who that I undid this and then who reskeined this. That would be me. That's why it's kind of floppy. I better just get it rolled into the ball and be done with it. So, coming soon, the Cato shawl. It has some, can you see that? Some texture and some eyelets in this texture. It's kind of hard to see in this variegated yarn, but those textured lines form V's down. It's a simple shawl, 1 skein, you know, just nice to throw over your shoulders. As I always say, you know, when you're in a restaurant in the summer, it can be cold, or in an office, it's nice to just have a small shawl you can throw over your shoulders and keep yourself warm. All right, I think that's all I have for today. We are continuing with our stash bash on the group chat on Ravelry. So keep putting your projects up. My chicken socks actually are all stash bash. Yay! It's just a motivation to help us use some yarn to show some pretty things we've made. So I hope you will join us there. All right, here's where we are. Winners, please contact me. I'll maybe throw a couple more pictures on the end of some mountain biking and gorgeous scenery that we saw. And I am planning to have some more finished objects to show you next week. I wish you all the best. Enjoy in your making. It's Memorial Weekend. I hope you have a wonderful weekend, relaxing, enjoying the great outdoors. Maybe do a little outdoor knitting. I know what I'll do. I'll put a couple pictures on the end here. Stay tuned, because I did some knitting in some incredible places, and I call it adventure knitting. I did some hiking and did some knitting in some really gorgeous places. Okay, thanks for stopping by. Bye for now.